Hello, everybody. I'm gonna start a bit early from the usual thing because I'm a bit late. So I'm gonna get right into it. We're gonna get to work on getting set up for this fight because I realized I should probably set up. Also, welcome in, Liz Man. Sorry, I wasn't talking earlier in the early beginning of the last stream. Whole thing for some reason sometimes my mic.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, out of here. Sometimes my mic kind of gets disconnected, I guess. Let's just say from OBS. Some strange reason it does that. Same with the capture card itself. Um, and I think I might have to check it every single time now to make sure that the mic is connected and the audio capture is always connected. So, but or is it still going well? Or are you still at Vegas? Hitting up the slot machines. All right, let's get this started. Okay. So the objective is out here, but we're gonna ignore that for now. We're gonna get our hands on more stuff. So we get 10 rocket launcher, which is fine. I think we're good on ammo, honestly. Okay. Mainly, we need a vehicle. Where's our closest vehicle shot thing? A very specific vehicle.
Life is better when those king's answers out of the picture.
I went to Meow Wolf in Vegas, and it sucks. So I'm calling. So I'm in call now. Oh, Cali. Cali. Gotcha.
Third Street out of the
And I'd never been to California. Yeah, I've never been to Las Vegas. I haven't even been to California. So I do plan on going to more parts of the world eventually. I think my main goals is going to at least take a trip to California once, and then take a trip to Japan at some point, at least once. And that's kind of it. There's probably other parts of the world I'll probably explore, but you know.
I should hook up with a gang. Hey, honey, wanna see my ride?
Damn, Japan? Yeah. I'm thinking of going to Japan at some point, or at least visiting and seeing what's. I just need a vehicle at this point. I'm gonna use this vehicle to get another one.
Now, I know you didn't just mess up my car. I got groceries melting in here.
The farthest way to go is to Germany. Yeah, basically you have to like do multiple pit stops, I'm presuming, and there's like a lot of like that. Like I said, it's going to take a while, but I feel like taking a trip to Japan would be nice. I have like other trip plans at some point, but mainly there. That would be great. I'm trying to remember. God, okay. So I have to either head to the highway, so I gotta like look around the highway or something like that, or I have to go to the factory because there's a vehicle there that's gonna be great for escaping. Probably slow as a dog water, but you know, it helps me escape a lot easier. Actually, you know what we could do? we could try with this vehicle we currently have right now. Try this, and then if this doesn't work, we'll exit the mission, come back in, and then... so we gotta head back here.
What the hell's wrong with you people?
Yeah.
I wish my wife had.
Yeah, basically you just have to go from, like, one part of the country to the other, and it would take, like, hours and stuff. Alright, we're gonna use this vehicle here that we have right here. And then... because there's a way to another safer location for... for the, one thing they told me about, so that could be a easier way to do all this. Alright. Or just skip button, thank you. Get in the vehicle.
Alright, let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
Alright, we gotta drive all the way there and then...
We only get one chance at this, so we can't fuck this up. Once we hit Monroe,
One
we better
chance.
get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
And I was told this is the last combat slash still driving oriented mission. The next one is just, you know,
Things still better run.
just like a cutscene and stuff. So I'll wait for the ads to go through while I'm doing the driving because we've been through this before. And then I'll explain what if we complete this sooner than later. Alright, everyone should be back to ads, hopefully. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a different one of those things that basically allows us to escape the cops. Pray thing. Pray and forget or something like that. We're gonna see if that works over another one. And then if we complete this sooner than I expected, we're gonna do a few things with the wheel spins. I wanted to get at least a few more games collabed together for Wednesday, because I don't think I have too many Wednesday games set up. I just need to be able to get in the vehicle, that's fine. Leave it like that. Yeah, the flight would kind of be, you know... you have to go, like, probably to
Johnny
Europe,
set up
and then
across
you
the
have to, like,
street. They'll be
stop,
giving
do a
us
pit
cover
stop
if
in
things go
Europe,
bad
and then you have
after
to
the
do
hit.
another
Now
flight
let's
to
get to the
Japan.
roof before the mourners roll by. Take this.
Or you would have to
When the
go
funeral
from,
procession comes into view, take out
depending on,
Monroe.
it really
We'll be the
depends
one
on
in the
where
cop
you
car.
live.
Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. Alright, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more bit to find out what car.
Ah, shit. Alright. Okay, we're gonna pause here. And it's telling us to go to this one. We're gonna go... I think if I go right here. Follow the green one. Oh, our vehicle's already popped. Tire. Holy... And there we go already. Wow. Retry. Holy jeez. I tell you, as soon as you get your vehicle, and you try to go, they kill you. This is one of the most difficult parts of the mission.
Alright.
Most difficult mission
Johnny's gonna meet us
in this
there.
entire game. Because of how prepared you have to
We only
be
get one chance at this.
in order
so we can't
to
fuck
get
this
from
up.
beginning.
Once we hit Monroe, we better get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
I'm gonna die without
Watch your driving, buddy.
Yeah, I have a few, I guess, planned for some point, so. But so far I only have 2, so. Any other trips will be planned for later. Probably.
give me strength.
Hopefully I can finish this quicker. Well, not too quick, but like quick enough. Because this one mission took up like a good chunk of the end of last Saints Row stream, so. And now it's probably gonna take a good of this stream as well. I do an extra stream for this one mission. I also don't know why it changed course on me, because like, holy jeez. But it didn't even matter anyway, because all the SWAT was just crash into you.
Stay on the road, asshole.
They don't care about your safety. They don't care about their own, apparently. So I got an idea. If I could get this down right, I can get this done pretty easily. And instead of going the other way, I could go.
Johnny's set up across the street. He'll be giving us cover if things go bad after the hit. Now let's get to the roof before the mourners roll by. Take this. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car.
Damn, that was quick already. Jeez.
Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. Alright, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out what car he's in.
We're taking you in.
What? I missed? That... Really? That thing isn't blown up yet? Where's my shotgun?
FBI. I'm taking fire. Serious men, arrest him.
Don't miss this today.
Get in quick, get in quick.
He's over here.
Alright, we're going to this one. We're taking... Instead of taking that left, we're going to take a right. Alright, perfect. So we're going to go left here. And then, instead of taking that left, we're going to take this right here. Ah, shit. And then I think I just gotta keep going straight and then gotta take another left on the second turn. Drive!
I'll make sure this gets to the right place.
Get out!
Been scooping Monroe up for weeks.
No! God damn it! I was so close. That one was so close. I had the right direction. I had the right everything. And then, God, I hate 5-star 1 levels in this game.
Alright, let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
They're worse than GTA. I can survive fucking GTA 5's fucking
We only
1
get
level.
one chance at this, so we can't
Immediately.
fuck this up. Once we
There's
hit Monroe,
fully
we better
ways to
get out
do
of
it.
there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
I can't believe that almost.
Oh, why can't this vehicle? What is going on with this vehicle now? It was just fine earlier.
Are you trying to kill me or something?
Hopefully we get done this sooner because I'm sitting here like, I want to finish this mission. I want to finish this game. I'm already messing up my vehicle anyway. At this point, screw it. Just let them come up when they do that turn. Have my vehicle further up a little bit, and then blow up as many people before I leave, so that they get a chance to sit there, pause for a second, and then get any chance to chase me. So instead of putting the vehicle like right there, my goal would be to put the vehicle here, a little bit further up.
Johnny
So
said
the
him
goal
across the
is
street.
that their
He'll be giving
vehicles
us
are going to
cover if
kind of
things go
loop
bad after
around
the
this
hit.
corner,
Now let's
and we
get to
want
the
them
roof before the
piled up
mourners roll by.
here,
Take this.
so I can use the
When the
RPG
funeral
to...
procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car.
Alright, so we're going to stay kind of like right here, so we can like leave if we need to.
Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. Alright, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out what car he's in.
Okay, just...
Take all those. Monroe's got it.
I missed. What the fuck happened to that rocket launcher?
That asshole. Let's get to the give and forget before the cops get around.
Alright. We're gonna stay outside the vehicle. Come on. Get in. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god. I hate these SWATs. They're a menace to society. Holy jeez. And I'm already dead. Holy jeez, I need that vehicle. Don't I? Of course I need that vehicle. Why not? What? Press no. We're not retrying that again. Not with that vehicle. Vehicle's useless. Any vehicle's useless unless you have like a big, you know, like, it could be like this one, but it has to be like stronger. At this point, no. We're just gonna go to that factory or something, or down the highway or something. Gotta find out where that factory is, because I need that vehicle. In fact, I need a vehicle to finish this off. It's kind of... Yeah, there should be. Let's see. I think it's like somewhere over here. I think it's somewhere over there. We're just gonna go there. And I'm gonna get me one of those trucks. I'm not sure if I can modify it at all. From what it seems like you can't. I'm not sure if I should be able to just take it and then bring it over and then we start the mission.
I've got your license plate number.
And we're gonna get a relatively tough but slow vehicle, and that's what we need. Because we're not gonna be too far from the Forgive Forget, which is more to the right, but safer and closer. What it looks like.
You almost killed me.
There's no one there. We're heading to the factory. Okay, I think that's the vehicle.
How can this day get any
If
worse?
it's on the highway, then that would count. It's a big flat truck. Give me that. This is mine now.
99 going.
Yep, better liner.
Come on,
This is what we
Jack.
want.
Give me a reason to live, babe.
Give me a second. Now we head to. Let's see.
Absolutely. Lay my burden down.
No, where is? Let's head back to my house, see if I can get it into. Yeah, relatively fast. Not too fast, but I can take a hit. That's what I want. I want to fucking have like a fucking SWAT vehicle that wham me in the back of the thing, and then there goes most of the health of the vehicle. As long as I can repair it, honestly, I don't care.
No way am I liable for this.
And also the goal is to see if I can put it in my garage. If I cannot, then I would have to every single time. Well, every single time I said no to the mission, I would have to go back and go get one of these again. Let's see if this thing can. I don't think it's gonna fit. Okay, you can't store this vehicle in a garage. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Just needed to know. Okay, so now we're gonna test to see, just in case we do blow up with this thing, if we can retry the mission at all at any point. So, with this vehicle, we should be able to, because it just resets you back to the point where you just started. So.
What's the matter with you? Just keeps getting worse. You maniac!
I know, I'm trying to reverse a truck. Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna save the game real quick. Start the mission up. Alright, sweet. Vehicle's here.
Alright, let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
Alright, it does take a bit for them to get in, but it's not like too
We only
long.
get one
from
chance
just
at
normally
this,
getting
so we
in.
can't fuck this up. Once we hit Monroe, we better get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
Street racing club? Are you out of your damn mind?
Yeah, these things are gonna be built, basically. And I want to get there, but I think I'm just gonna take my time getting there because I don't want to ram into too many people here. Wow, I got a perfect nice drive through like that. Don't mind me, just going through with a truck. A big one. Can I squeeze through there? Yes, I can. Oh god. Come on. It's not great around corners. I can already tell.
You trying to get me killed?
Alright, now I gotta reverse this thing. There we go. Get out. Let's do this.
I better be more discreet about that.
Hopefully this will work.
Man, even I've got more style than you.
I have to
Johnny's set
use...
up across the street. He'll be
Look,
giving
my
us
style
cover if
is
things
pretty
go
drip,
bad after
okay?
the hit. Now let's get to the roof before the mourners roll by.
I'm a saint
Take this.
through and through.
When
You
the
see.
funeral procession comes into view,
Gotta wear the all
take out
purple. You gotta
Monroe.
represent.
He'll be the one in the cop car.
Oh wait, I'm out of. That's not good. I have no rocket launcher ammo.
See this? So it'll be there.
That's not good. I should have gotten rocket launcher ammo. But fine, I got grenades. Just gotta wait. Procession's gonna come through.
Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. All right, this ain't a problem. So we'll just take a little more
Yeah.
to find out what car we want.
Hiya! 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 Yeah. No, I didn't throw right. Of course I didn't throw right. Eh. Keep him busy. Oh, run. I'm on fire now. I'll cover side. I'm on fire. Alright, follow me, buddy. Come on, pull over. Get him.
He's over here.
Alright, get in. Get in, buddy. Quick. Go, 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 go. Alright, fine. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Spot vehicle in our way, that's fine. Taking it right. Yeah, keep going, and then we're gonna take a left at some point. Not yet. Pass the swap vehicles. One more. This left here. I found the quickest way to it anyway. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Forgiven. Now hand over the cash.
They'll be scooping Monroe up for weeks.
Got it. Let's go. He scores. Yes, we did it.
Hello there, young man. This is Alderman Hughes. That was quite a message you sent at Winslow's funeral. And trust me, I heard it loud and clear. Now, I'd like to set one thing straight. It was Monroe's plan to strong-arm the Saints. Personally, I've always thought you and I could have a much healthier relationship. Now, we've had a rocky start, yes, but why don't we fix that? Come over to my fundraiser tonight. Julius will be there, and between the three of us, I'm sure we can work something out.
Sure. Turns into a shootout. I'm just waiting for it to turn to a shootout. I would not be surprised if it turned into a shootout. It's like, we got off the wrong foot. We could just, you know... And apparently Monroe is... We actually did kill him. But can't exactly tell. He might be still alive. Unless I see body. Well... I'm also saving. Screw that. Double save if I have to.
You almost killed me.
Yeah, it didn't happen unless we saw it. That was a lot of money to just drop. Okay. Oh, it's a boat. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna reload. I don't have RPG ammo, but I do have stagger ammo. It's different. This is a boat. This is your last chance to save the game while in the city. Save now? Yes. That's fine. Start mission. Let's go. Salting the Earth. I was told that the other one was the last combat mission, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we have more combat missions to do.
Your guest is here, Mr. Hughes.
Thanks, Stephen. If you don't mind, could you wait outside?
What do you
Richard
want?
Hughes. It is a pleasure to meet the man who handed me the election. No need to be modest. I'm serious. There's no way I could have beaten Marshal Winslow. God rest his soul. But you made the impossible happen, and for that, I can't thank you enough. I mean, had Winslow been the only person killed, attention would have definitely been cast on me. But after that fireworks display you pulled at his funeral, it's become abundantly clear these horrible crimes were perpetrated by the 3rd Street Saints. While before people criticized my Saints Row urban renewal plan, it is now being lauded. See, until you came along, I was displacing poor people. Now, I'm destroying a hotbed of gang activity. What can I say? The public is fickle. Champagne. As you get older, you quickly learn that there are only 2 types of people in this world. Race, money, gender, none of this matters. At the end of the day, you're either a winner or a loser. Now, the sad truth about our situation is that in order for me to be a winner, I have to level your neighborhood and salt the earth. Hold on for a moment. Stephen, could you come in here? Where was I? Oh yes, salting the earth. Now I suppose I could try to pay you off, but really, what's the point? You just say no. Or in your case, stand there looking intimidating and we'd be right back to where we started. So I figured I'd cut the middleman and get right to the point.
Yo, can you speed this shit up? I want to go to Freckle Bitches.
You're going to die here, son. Make no mistake about that. But if it makes it any easier on you, I'll be sure to thank you in my acceptance speech. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a party to...
Bye-bye. I'm not sure if I live, though. Boat just blew up and just ended the game. Okay. That's end credit music. That's what we want to do. But at the same point, I hope it's not copyrighted. Because, holy jeez. I'm going to talk over it then. Because that's the best bet I could do. So that was Saints Row. Yeah, that's kind of, I will admit, kind kind of a dumb way to end it, but honestly, makes sense, you know. I might have to talk over this. I'm going to try to talk over this as best I can, as well as I can. Or I'm going to skip the credits because I can't. Yeah, I gotta skip the credits then. Nope. Nope.
And I just want to let y'all know.
I had to skip the credits because copyright stuff and all that. Who planted the bomb? I'm just gonna take a wild guess. It was if I had to take a wild guess, I would say it would be Julius. Just to be completely honest with the whole thing. Because what that does is it was a bad ending for your character in particular. Because either way, your character dies. He dies along with you. You know, the person that was going to kill you anyway. And probably, you know, wreck the whole Saints and salt the earth and do all that. But yeah, that makes sense. Like, Julius, well, he was there. He was the only one out of, besides, you know, King and the one lady, I forget what her name was. The one with the Lost Cardinals lady appeared, and King appeared. Besides those two was Julius. So of all three, who would want to just, you know, wipe the slate clean or something like that, and then, you know, start with a brand new character that comes into the Saints instead of your character beforehand? It could be that in Saints Row 1 they wanted to do that, and then in Saints Row 2 they set it up so that your character is still alive, so still it, like, progresses. So every character you make essentially after that is the same character, no matter even if you change the gender in 3 or 4. Because in 1 and 2 you can't, no matter if you change the gender in 2, 3, or 4, it's still the same character. And especially in 3 and 4, that's kind of obvious, because it's like, there is a chance with Saints Row 1, they wanted to, how to describe it? With Saints Row 1, they wanted to basically wipe your main character off the map and start brand new in Saints Row 2 with that character. So from Saints Row 2 onwards, that's the character that progresses from that point. Unless they kill off the character again in the second one. And I know in the fourth one, your character doesn't die, because I played through it. The third one, I'm not sure. I'm very certain they don't die. So, nor do I know Saints Row 3 or 2. But we're going to be playing those eventually, so. But for now, we're only like just about an hour into all this, so for now, I'm going to do a little thing. I wanted to go full 2 hours, but at this point, I don't want to go too far at this point, the stream, so. Let's see my stuff here real quick. So I had to close that game because of copyrighted stuff. Those music probably copyrighted and stuff and all that, and there's probably a whole thing with it. Let me see. So what we're gonna do is for now we're gonna be done with the Xbox. Because at that point we just end Saints Row. It's like, there you go. We're gonna be starting next Sunday will be Dragon Age Origins. So we're gonna be playing a lot of PC games up to this point. We're gonna be playing Grim Fandango, The Witcher, and then before that it would be on Sunday, it would be Dragon Age Origins. So all 3 of those PC games. We'll have 2 PlayStation games and then another PC game with Baldur's Gate mods. So, for a while, we're going to be playing only PC games besides 2. That's it. And then we're also going to be switching over to, Final Fantasy games coming up here. We're gonna be doing after Black Myth Wukong. If I finish that completely, we'll be doing trying to remember. We're gonna be doing Final Fantasy 16. We're gonna get back into it. I'll have to explain the story a little bit, but in basic terms, we're at a point in the story where we're at least halfway through the game. Maybe a little bit more than that. But I digress. And also, you get to look at my Xbox stuff. This is most of my Xbox games, not including my PC Game Pass stuff. So, that I just added not too long ago. You get my library of games. And what we're going to be playing on the Xbox in particular. And yes, we'll be playing Azura's Wrath. Some point. But for now, I'm going to close up everything to do with the Xbox. So I'm just going to boop this. And then we're going to... Where is it? While that is going on, I'm going to start moving stuff around so we can make this somewhat of a PC stream. I'd say somewhat, because I do have to change things around. So, nope, that Discord screen. We need, where is it? It has to be here. Where is that Discord screen? Why is it called that? It's called that. Hey, there, look, my little guy. I'm gonna move him over here. There we go. Ba-da-da, my PC screen. This is a link right here, and then we have all the games that are, but yeah, there's some of these are Steam games, some of these are Game Pass games I decided to grab. And that would be fun to play. So then you see me trying to get into Saints Row. There's that. We're going to move some things around real quick. Prepare for Tuesday's stream. Yes, in the middle stream. So here, I'll be right back. Gotta get going? Okay, good. Hey Liz, man. Hope you have a wonderful day. Here, let me give you a shouty before you go.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Give a shouty before you go. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna work on real quick for y'all. Well, you know, what we call the Wheel of Games. We're gonna be working on a few things for those. I'm gonna get that set up for you guys. We're gonna black screen, and then I'm gonna probably put this to just chatting for the time being. Probably reset to just chatting for now, real quick. Hey, Bebop, welcome in. I'm gonna reset to this to just chatting for y'all, because we're gonna be doing this for a little bit, not too long, and then I'm probably gonna rage right out because at this point, I don't see much we can do. I knew we only had the mission and then the cutscene left, so last time I was frustrated. Now I knew what I needed to do, so I knew what I needed to do to defeat it. You know, get it done. You just stay for longer? Are you sure about that? Sorry, I was messing with stuff, preparing stuff for Tuesday's stream, and this was kind of a different thing because we didn't have that long to complete the game, honestly. Like, that took me like 53 minutes to finish because of my stubbornness to use other vehicles besides that truck thing. But I wanted to use that truck thing at some point and just be like, just do it. You know you're going to survive with the thing in it. So, truck worked, definitely. Hope you're doing well, Bebop. Here, let me fix up our thing here real quick. I'm turning it to a just chatting screen for now. This probably won't be up for long. Okay, so what I'm going to work on real quick for you guys is that I'm going to give everyone free wheel spins at this point because no one really wants to use the points to do that, and that's fine. I just use it to just stack up the games we want and then play them and enjoy them. So for now, I'm going to get everything set up with that. So I'm going to make sure I have the wheel spin. Well, I got to make sure I have the games list activated here. And then you can see the wheel spin up here. So either or. So yeah, this is still our list of games. We just finished Saints Row, so I gotta go find it. Should be right here. And then we turn this. I think we turn it yellow. Anything yellow are games we finish on stream. That's any games we finish on stream, like fully through. Game stream, anything in green I finished off stream. So those were finished off stream, and I could turn them yellow whenever we finish on stream, and etc. etc. Right now, you can tell this is our stack right here. Right now we have Grim Fandango, that Saints Row. So our next Sunday game is the Siege Dragon Age Origins. I have it weirdly stacked like this because at this point, we're just going to get rid of that. We're going to copy this, and this gets moved up here. And this gets taken off, and then we slide a new game in there. We need to. But I kind of stack it like this to know what days we play these games on, and if we need to move them up in the stack, then they get moved up. So, but mainly right now, the games that get the most priority at the current moment would be Final Fantasy 16, Guacamelee, Dragon Age Origins, and the rest, the whole rest from there. Those get priority because those have been played on stream and have to be fully finished up. I know for a fact that with Stellar Blade, we've finished that. We've played that on 12-hour stream and a 24-hour stream. But the goal is to, if you want to see those, I can pull up 12-hour stream at some point. I think I might have already. And I've also have 24-hour stream pulled up. So we're going to continue from where we left off. Games like the Sakura Wars, Dust Divers, Stellar Blade, or not Stellar Blade, Fallout 3, Alan Wake, Detroit All Humans, Neo, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Wolfenstein, and that'll be Wolfenstein Old Blood, and one of the Incredible Misadventures of Van Helsing, will be the new stack that we use. But if we finish any games, certain games before other ones, then we will, prioritize those. But at the current moment, as you can tell, we still have a select few games to finish. And then we're mostly done. And if schedules do change, they'll mainly change on Tuesday for the time being. Everything else will be on schedule, fine, set. I'm going to change up Tuesday because I'm hoping to get a reply back for just getting extra work in, get a little bit of extra money, and then I can work on stuff. So, and it will just slightly change because it'll be like, I don't know, either I'm going to do it in the morning or I'm going to do it later on. So, or it should be totally fine. I might be able to just set Tuesday just normal way it is. So, but that being said, I'm going to fill in a few of these for the time being. So let me get the wheel up and running. Here's our wheel. I don't know why it's messed up like that. There's like a part of it's cut like this. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let me... Not that. Thank you, that. Oh, that doesn't work like that. Okay. Huh. I thought it had set up good, though. Let me shift this then. Nope, that just makes them... Alright. It should still all work either way, so... So right now, this is the wheel we have. Let me check which one this is. This is... I think Wednesdays. Yeah, I think this is Wednesdays long. So I think what we're going to do is... That's Friday, and then we got Tuesday, we got Wednesday to fill here. Thursday, Sunday. This is a Sunday. No. This would be a Friday. And then I'm supposed to give it a double space technically. So this is all out of order, but yep, this is all out of order, of course it is. That's fine. Let me fix that real quick. Copy this one. Tuesday goes here. That means there is a... I would say not worry about Fridays right now because I got things covered for Friday. But for... Okay, that's Sunday, so we have to Sunday fill in. Copy this. For now, we're just going to place here. Oh, Wednesday goes there. We're gonna copy this. Okay, this would be Sunday. So Sunday's gonna go there. Tuesday, here's a Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we go here. Copy. All right. So I'm going to work on spinning the wheel here in just a bit so that we can get some of this filled out for a little bit. Feel. So let's see. Wait, hold on. Did I move that wrong? Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's a Thursday. That's a Tuesday. This gets copy pasted. And this is just going to go here for now. Boop. So this gets Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Here we go. Paste there. So that'd be Sunday, that'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, Friday. Oh, we're skipping the Saturday. Okay, skipping the Saturday, not worrying about that. So, and Friday is technically just going to be Baldur's Gate for the time being until, you know, we pick out another new game to play together, so. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and another Thursday right here. This gets copied. I know it's boring. It's like I'm watching a guy just copy pasta everything around. Thursday, okay. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Sunday. So that would be Friday. Sunday would go here. Because I guess I'm skipping over Sunday, but not Friday. Then Tuesday, and then we get rid of this. That goes there. Wednesday would go here. This is a Tuesday. This needs to be moved. I reorganized my whole thing at this point. And then Neo. That's okay. Destroy all humans. Got Dust Divers. Okay. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday would go here. So let's say Destroy All Humans is going to go there for now. Copy. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to go here. Friday. This would be a Sunday. Okay, so I was slightly off with the Sunday, so it's fine. Paste. Tuesday, we gotta fill a Wednesday. There's the Friday, there's Sunday. Tuesday has to go here. We got more Thursdays than ever. Because a lot of games, people like to watch a lot of games on Thursday. Just for the end of the week, so. Sunday. And then Tuesday's going to go above Sunday. Or below Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so this game can be got rid of. Don't need that. Same with Destroy All Humans. And Wolfenstein gets put here. Okay, this should be the last copy-paste. No, actually, hold on. This has to get moved. I mean, Thursday, this one. Alright. We got Wolfenstein, then we got a Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Boom. Alright. So we need to fill this out a little bit. Most of these are kind of empty because, you know, some of the Fridays are going to be empty. Because I'm working on, you know, trying to incorporate the Fridays. For now, we're just going to be playing Final Fantasy VII for that. Also, real quick, let me give you Bebop a shout out. Because I forgot to. Just keep in mind, I do not have the clips unless they are, you know, before a certain date. So, I either have to change it to a completely different one, or I have to wait until they're able to fix it somehow. So as you can see, we're missing decent chunk of games. Our new set of games are going to be Grim Fandango, Witcher, Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, and Dragon Age Origins. That'll be for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, not including Saturday. More set of games will be coming with Wednesdays. As you can see with Sakura Wars, we're playing that on Wednesday at some point, and a few other games. I'm going to try my best to spin this wheel. It's not the right size, but I may have to fix that. Let me see. That'd be the height. The width. Okay. So what if I change this to 1000? That fixed it. Alright. I'm going to shrink it a little bit. Let's go 900. A little above 900. I think it's like 910. So it can fit the screen. Damn, it's... Oh, I make sure it's perfect. Perfectionist. There we go. Now the wheel's perfectly in open. But then I have to, I think, increase the height or the width. I think it's width. So when I want to change the wheel. Right now, this is Wednesday games. I'm certain. Let me double check. I got my wheel of games. Let me open up this one. Thank you. Check Wednesdays. Yep, this is it. Because Witcher 2 is still in here. Hi. Okay, sorry, you saw the wheel of games from there. We're gonna fill in, I think, Wednesday Below Dust Divers. Another Wednesday, a Wednesday and a Sunday. There's another Wednesday to fill in over by Alan Wake, and then we got a few more. So I think I'll spin this wheel 3 times, and that should be fair, just to get the ball rolling a little bit. So yay! Spin the wheel. If it lands on Witcher 2 again, I'm literally just not gonna do that, and we're gonna spin the wheel again. Okay, sweet. Skull, the hero slasher. I'm going to fill that in real quick before I remove it. So it'll be Skull. I'm very certain, isn't this a, I don't remember paying for that. Oh no, that's PS Plus. Gotcha. Splayer. Not Splayer. Ew. Okay, then we're going to fill in another Wednesday. I think that would be. So this would be a Sunday. Oh, this would be a Sunday. So why not? We have it right here, so I'm gonna see if I try to move it. If it doesn't remove, it's fine. If we land it on again, we'll just spin the wheel again. So it doesn't really bother me. And we're gonna spin this wheel again for Wednesday. We're gonna spin 3 Wednesday wheels, and we'll probably spin more. Just almost got to Witcher there, but Jade Empire. Just won it out. Which is an old game, relatively old game, I would say. Okay. So I think we got that Wednesday filled out. That's Friday. Don't worry about that. Got one more Wednesday game to fill, and then we're going to fill in, I think that would be 1 Sunday game, and then we're kind of done with the wheel for a bit. So the Wednesday game would go here. Yeah, I get free spins. Gives me a chance to, you know, fill this out more. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. If you guys want to spend your points on wheel spins, just let me know. You spend them, and while we're doing it, it only costs about, like, I think 300 points. So 1 follow worth the points. Which this is a Castlevania-like game, so this will be interesting to play. I didn't even capitalize on that guy. And there we go. We're going to change the... Let me change the wheel for y'all. Alright, then we're going to save that. Saved. I'm going to change this. I think we changed the height. Or the width. Let me change this to 1,000. See where it goes. No, okay. Did not change it where I want it to. Shows a list of games. It doesn't show the what I'm looking for. It didn't even green screen some things. Oh my god! It didn't even show an ad. What? I green screened that correctly. You thing? Nope. Bad. Okay, hold on. Oop, I didn't even want to spin the wheel. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this. Wheel. Interact. Exit. Exit. Property. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me bring it back to 800 then. So then let's increase the height. Okay, it goes down here. That's what I don't want. So we're going back to 920. Is that? We're going to go to 1200 for this. Okay, properties. That did not fix that. Okay, I think instead of changing it in the thing, I should change it outside the thing. So this is going back to 20. This is going to 100. Okay. I guess not. Where's my filters? Oh, I had to come in here to crop pad. Okay. Let's. So this has to go up, I think, right? Go down. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Close. Interact. And then I can open from there. Oh, there it goes. And Sunday. Here we go. Sunday games. Close this. And from this point forward, we're going to filters. Boom. Now we have our Sunday games. We're going to spin it once, and then we're going to kind of close out stream for today. Not much to do for it, so unless you guys want me to, would you guys want me to fill out the rest of this? I could. If you guys want to spend points for it, it's totally fine. For now, we're just going to do one more spin, and then I'm going to kind of close it for now. Let's see what we get. Days Gone. Okay. So instead of filling that in right there, it would go Days Gone would go here. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This would be Sunday. Okay then. Boop. So if you see any spaces, those are Fridays. Fridays are select days that I have set up for myself in some way. Stellar Blaze, we got that, and then This would be a Friday, and then this would also be a Friday. This would be a Wednesday here, Thursday there. No, no, we got Wednesday, Thursday. No, this would be a Friday, and this is Sunday. So we need another Sunday, a Tuesday, and a Wednesday to fill out the rest of this. And then any games that will be kind of like moved up and put in, top of it. I'm gonna rearrange this real quick. Close this. We're gonna move this here. Okay, there it is. So we're gonna remove this. This is gonna get copied. Boom. So a new relatively schedule is put up. I think the last game we're going to be technically finishing out of the previous games that we played, but haven't gone back to yet, will be Dragon Age Origins, because it's the least played out of all the games I mentioned so far. So yeah, I thank you for staying a little bit longer. Anyone that stayed a little bit longer for this, I do appreciate you staying along, sticking along. If you need to go or you need to, go do some rest or something like that, we're going to close out stream here. It's been a great experience just having people to come along with me for the little journey of mine at this point. So for now, I think I'm going to go to the end screen. Also, probably going to change the tag back to Saints Row, because technically that's what we were playing until I just switched to just chatting for a little bit to kind of, change things up. I know it wasn't a full 2 hours, but at this point, we're kind of at the point where it's like, It's like I've done like a few hour streams before. Okay, we're gonna raid out to, let's see. Let me get everything set up for the raid. I know it wasn't that long of a stream, but we're gonna be continuing the Saints Row franchise at some point with Saints Row 2, and we're gonna Saints Row the Third, not Saints Row the Third Remastered. If you guys want me to play the remastered version over the regular version, let me know. I have the regular version. We're probably gonna play that one. So, and then we're gonna go through 4, even though I've already played it, and we'll probably go through it because I played it through with a friend and it was fantastic. So, ever get a chance to play Saints Row 4, it's great with a friend, honestly. Oop, my bad. My bad. My bad. I did not want you guys to hear that. Hear a lot of things. Okay. We're going to take a pit stop over our friendo Slimo. Slim. Slim Thuggin. Our wonderful, amazing mod and amazing friendo of the channel. Go check them out. You can drop them a follow or something like that. I appreciate that. And they're just, we've been trying to play different types of games, and now we're playing Split Fiction. We might be playing more of it coming up here, so if you want to stick around for that, you can stick around for that and enjoy the bird shenanigans. But right now he's playing Far Cry Primal, which is, I haven't played it yet. Seems interesting, But yeah, go check out Slim. Amazing person in the channel, and yeah, I'll catch you guys Tuesday when we play some more Grim Fandango and we try to get through that storyline and stuff. And as I try to figure out what to do in the game. I'll see you guys then, and everyone stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Catch you all later.